Hey, good morning. What's going on? It's Fist. Bringing it to you like I do. Another great Modern Warfare 3 ground war domination gameplay. And I want to talk about the Type-95. Of course, it's a golden game. You know it's a golden gameplay. Fist ain't gonna bring you nothing better. So, alright, look at that. You like that little move? Little move above the little refrigerator, little shanty town, little shit town. But, I don't know. Everybody says the Type-95 is overpowered. And I mean, I could see how it would be overpowered in a 4v4 MLG Pro match. You know what I mean? I could see why it's like it would be the weapon used on a FAMAS. You only have to worry about 4 people. But as far as Infinity Ward's concerned, I mean, they're testing the weapon for the masses, right? And I went to the COD Elite and I'm looking at my gun stats and I'm like, where the fuck is the Type-95? And I'm like, this keeps going down, down, down. I don't even have a 2.0 with this gun. I don't even have a 2.0 with the Type-95, and it's like everything that you know, like MLG Pro guys tell me to use. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna use it, and then I fucking suck with them, and I'm like, it just doesn't work for 9v9. I mean, it might be a 4v4, and I could see, you know, the point that, you know, I could see the point on both sides. You know, I could see why that is. And I didn't even change my kill streaks. I would never use Juggernaut, but I happen to have it in there, and so I don't even know. But the point being is, I can't use the Type-95 on every single map. I can only use it on open maps and long maps, in places where there's long stretches where people, all you see is a little head, and you have to have this weapon to shoot their little heads, so that way, that's the only way it works. And that's the only time I use it now. Like, I mean, here's my point in understanding of the Type-95 and maybe the philosophy of get off of me. Look at this beast of a Juggernaut. Just running shit. Don't come down the alley if you know what's good for you. So my point being is this. What I was thinking is that the Type-95 is not overpowered unless you use it all the time. Then you get used to its tendencies, and that's your weapon, and you don't use anything else. I mean, you have a significant ability on a weapon if you use it all the time. Like, you know where to shoot. I mean, that's the whole thing. That's the same thing with the snipers. You know, that's the same thing with the MK14. You just can't, like, okay, I'm gonna use this weapon. I mean, the game is easy, but it's not that easy. You know? So, what I was thinking, and this is my conclusion based on my 22,000 plus kills in the game, is that you have to use these weapons the majority of the time. Like, you know, right now, see, I switched over to the Scar because, I mean, you know, I was losing battle multiple. If you get attacked by multiple people and they're not in a straight line, you're gonna lose with the Type-95. There's a disadvantage there. I mean, you literally have to run. You cannot be a so-called, you know, rushing type guy. You have to run, stop, check, and make sure that there's not multiple people coming out. If you got multiple people coming out of the spawn, you're gonna lose with the Type-95. You got burst. That's it. You know, you're not gonna be, and especially if you're on 3 bars. So, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna say the Type-95 at this point. I mean, it's got a lot of power, and it's more powerful than the M16, but I don't think that it's overpowered like the FMG9s are ridiculously overpowered and evident. You know what I mean? You guys get where I'm coming from? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying that the Type-95s are possibly good where they are, comparative to the maps. You can't play the Type-95 on Resistance, like kill confirm ground war 9v9. You just, too many people are moving too fast for that shit. You know, or some other small ass map. You can't do it. It's impossible. I'm not gonna say it's impossible unless you're a little bitch and you camp the whole time and you head glitch every little fucking move you take. Yeah, you could, but you're not gonna be like 60 and, you know, the whole thing is what, you know, how I base those things is like 40 and above games, you know, and rushing. You know, this particular game, I started out with a Type-95, but I was like, oh, I know why I switched to the Scar, because it had the AC-130. I didn't change it, that's why. Duh. But that's not my point. My point is, you know, I don't know. I think the Type-95 is. I think the Type-95 is great where it's at. Literally, the CM901 is my highest kill death ratio. I almost got like a 3.0 plus with that gun, and I think the gun's shit, but I don't understand it. I think it's just conducive to my style of gameplay. You know, I run up, I do my, you know, do my duty on Call of Duty. That's what I do, and it just seems to work out for me. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments below. I mean, people say the Scar with extended mags is the go-to weapon. I think it's overrated. I mean, I think the CM901 or the ACR is better than Scar, to tell you the truth. That's just my opinion. I don't know. And somebody may beg to differ. I mean, somebody might think it's something else. I don't really care, and I don't even know. But I just go by my, because everybody's style is different. You know, you got Wings' style of gameplay. You got, you know, Marka J style of gameplay. I mean, that's the only two people that I've seen so far. You definitely got El Presador style of gameplay. He rushes right in. But everybody has a different style. And that's what the weapons are. I mean, just because I rush and, you know, I rush around, well, I think but I'm going based on previous Call of Duty games. So when I bitch about something, when I say, you know, the Type-95 is no M16 from Call of Duty 4. Now, if the M16 from Call of Duty 4 was the Type-95, believe me, bet your ass I would be using it on this map. If you know what I'm talking about. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll go ahead and explain it to you. And that is that the M16 was a beast. Was a beast of a weapon. I would just love, please bring back a retro gun pack from Call of Duty 4 and stick the M16 in here. Call it classic. The classic. Called the CM16. Classic for the C. Classic M16. I would love an M16 Christmas present mod in Modern Warfare 3. I wouldn't even mind it if it had an experimental laser gun. You know, that would be fucking dope. It would be dope. I would love it. I mean, you got EMP grenades. I mean, like, EMP grenades? Really? If you think about it, EMP grenades, trophy systems, we're leaning towards space age shit here. This wasn't in Modern Warfare before. If you think about it, that ain't Modern Warfare shit. So, I'm just saying, you know, you might see it in the next game. You might see some weird shit in your next game. I mean, you're going to see some space games in the future. I'm gonna tell you, E3 2012, Respawn Entertainment, you bet your ass you're gonna see a space shooter, a Call of Duty style. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the same guys who made the mod for the Star Wars Call of Duty 4 and was testing it, and it got lots of views and people were playing it and they liked that shit. I mean, people are ready for a big change. If Treyarch don't come through, their booty cakes are open. They're vulnerable. So they gotta come out with something different. I mean, this shit right here is like, whatever. Meh. It's not a thumbs down, but it's not a thumbs up. It's a meh. So, I mean, you know, like I said, I mean, it's literally, you know, going back to the M16 and the Type-95. Type-95 is not an M16 Call of Duty 4, so I don't consider it overpowered. I think it's great where it's at. It's comparative to a sniper rifle. You're gonna get killed by it sometimes, but you're not gonna get killed by it all the time. Not as much as you're gonna get killed by the FMG9s. That I can say. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed this demolishing of this other team. Pretty much waxed and taxed that ass. And on my next video, I think we'll have the FAD in it. I'm going to talk about that weapon. Please take the time to rate, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, it's your boy Fish, bringing it to you like I do. All peace, and I'm out. Have a great day. Goodbye.